What's up, everyone? Today we are checking out LazuLight Light Me Up. I did not realize this was coming out, but I saw it in my recommended, and I just wanted to jump on it because we've been checking out a lot from NIJISANJI EN, and there is a new group song, so we have to check it out. This is with Pomu, ranpuff, finana, ryugu, and elira, pendora. So let's just jump right on into things in 3, 2, 1, play. When I'm with you, everything shines, 'cause you are the spark that makes my okay. Okay. That was a nice. I like that. Okay, I like that segmentation in the intro. That was a nice. We got like a bit of airiness in the vocals, and then the instrumentation is what really segmented that out. Nice. A lot of synth tones. A lot of synth in this. Okay. Ooh, got some chimes in there. Nice, I like those vocal tracks. Ooh. Smooth voice. Okay. Big build up here. Okay, wait, that was interesting. We got a big cutout, but instead of a really big impact or a big climax, we got a pretty steady climb there. All right. All right. Ooh, that was nice. I really like that harmony, but oddly enough, I didn't. Oddly enough, on the harmony there, I didn't hear that was a perfect place to put a big harmony, but I didn't hear a harmony there. Okay. Okay. So far, I'm enjoying it. The song's very upbeat, very positive. It's a very jumpy, you know, we're getting a lot of these bouncy synth tones that aren't very elongated, and we're also getting a lot of interjections. It's a very treble focused, you know, we obviously, you know, the mix isn't too partial, but, you know, we're not getting a whole lot of bass tones in this mix right now. I feel like the bassiest tone that's really been at the front of the mix at all has been elira's voice. So yeah, there are not a whole lot of bass tones, and I feel like, you know, I don't have any large complaints for this composition, but I haven't really had anything I've been able to grasp onto, you know. I haven't really, you know, we're about a minute and a half into the song, and I don't have something to like catch on to, you know. It's not very catchy so far. That might change, and maybe, you know, if I listen to it a second time, maybe it'll just get stuck in my head, but I haven't really got that hook yet. No need to worry, I got you, you got me, we'll be making memories, turning the pages of our story with our hands. There's nobody but you that makes me feel the way I want to. It's like all right. You can see me through. We're not backing down, let's go hide in the clouds, 'cause there is no stopping us. Like, you know, I don't want to be negative, but it feels like the lyrics here, I don't think they're written by a native English speaker, and the reason I say that is because of the rhyme scheme, or more so the lack of rhyming. And even when the lyrics are rhyming, you know, we've got a very odd scheme that doesn't really contribute to the song. Like right here. It's like you can see me through. Like, first off, not it would be more like see through me, but obviously it would see me through to get it to rhyme with the U to and two. But there was no reason to add a third rhyme. It would make more sense to add a setup for a rhyme for the next line. Like here, and then we just kind of drop the rhyme scheme. But we have 3 lines that are rhyming with each other, and that through, there's no reason to force Finana to try to make that rhyme. That was very unnatural there. Like, there's no reason she should have to extend the through beyond what's natural to get it to rhyme there. I don't want to nitpick too much, but I noticed this a couple times, where the lyrics just feel a little awkward or they don't feel natural. I think that's a result of a non-native English speaker trying to write English lyrics, which is something I've noticed in a couple other NIJISANJI songs, as well as some other songs from like Hololive and stuff, where you can tell it's not written by a native English speaker. And I don't want to nitpick too much, but that is a big part of what makes a song catchy is the rhyme scheme and how well the lyrics flow. And when you sabotage that, it makes it hard for a song to stick with people. But, let's not get too negative. We're less than 2 minutes in. Let's keep going. I don't want to continue too much on that tangent. I want to let the song play, but like that would be a perfect point to set up the rhyme scheme. We were having these free-flowing lyrics, but we had 2 emphases. We had 2 emphases there, and that was a perfect chance to rhyme those 2 lines. Like, instead of going, "It feels so right," and leading that into the next line, we could have had that rhyme, and then we would add a catchiness to the song. It would have been easier for people to sing the song, to get it stuck in their head, and that's how you get a song to catch on. But we didn't get that, and I feel like that's a very, it can be subtle, but here it doesn't feel subtle. It feels very, very clear that the song is, catchiness. It doesn't need to be the forefront of the song, but you need to have something people can latch onto, especially for a song like this, which is very obviously, a group song. It's meant to liven things up, and you want people to be able to sing along to it. Like, even there, I'm sorry, I keep pausing. I don't want to drag out this tangent, but for the heartbeat, like, she could have had the beat match 3 there. You could have manipulated that E vowel to rhyme there, but instead we didn't match the rhythm, and so while the word itself did rhyme with 3, the rhythm was different, so it didn't feel like it was matching, which even small nuances like that prevent the catchiness of a song, but let's just let things play out for a bit now. They sound very nice together, though. Their voices sound excellent. And I think the synth here is mixed quite well as well. I like we've got these vocal interjections in the very back of the mix here, which is quite interesting. That was quite interesting. She almost sang that a little softly. Big cutout. Big cutout in transition. Ooh, that sounded good. That was really good. That sounded good. That was a good transition. Okay. Okay. All right. That was enjoy. I quite like that, but I think the song I don't want to be negative at all because all three of them sounded great, and the vocals were great, and I quite like the mix actually. The mix was quite nice, but I think the biggest real negative element in this song was the lyrics or the lyricism. Really, I feel because and maybe not necessarily the lyrics themselves, but more so just the composition of the lyrics. I think, or maybe you could even argue the composition itself, because while I think it was a really nice, upbeat, enjoyable, energetic song, it was a nice group song, a nice, very idle song. But I think there just wasn't anything that set it apart necessarily. I didn't really have anything where I was like, I would be able to tell this song was this song if I just heard it in like a playlist. If I just the problem I felt was I didn't have anything that I heard where I was like, okay, this is the part of the song that defines the song. Even when they said like the light me up parts, that didn't there was no real like impact there. I didn't feel any special like catchiness or anything that really made the song addicting per se. So I think that the song in its technical aspects of like how it was mixed and the vocals were great. There was no complaints really from me there. The only thing is there were a few moments where the vocals just sounded oddly soft, where the song felt like it should still be energetic and upbeat. But aside from that, it was still quite nice. I just I did not enjoy the composition. Really, that's all I can really say. Of course, that is personal preference. That is a perfect example, even of personal preference, I'd say, because I'm sure there's some people who are maybe even watching this right now who are like, "What are you talking about, dude? That was excellent. I loved it." And so, I just wasn't a huge fan of the composition, but I enjoyed hearing the girls sing, and I thought they did a great job with their own vocal performances, as well as the music team with their mix. Aside from that, I'm interested to see what the LazuLight and all the other NIJISANJI talents put out in the future. Aside from that, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye.